Okay, so today let's explore the difference between creative thinking and artificial intelligence. The reason why I'm creating this video is because in our private life, we can be very creative, we can have fun, but when we put on a suit, we become compliant managers. And this video tried to explain why this is happening. Okay, to get started with this, I want you to close your eyes and go back 1.8 million years. You say, why 1.8 and not 1.9? Well, for the simple reason that the Homo erectus came around about that time. Now, if you try to think about how the Homo erectus lived, is that in order to survive, so a strong survival instinct, either the Homo erectus was hunting or farming. Was the only two activities that Homo erectus had to do in order to survive. And if you ever experience one of the two, possibly not, you know that is just a problem after another one. One of the biggest is just to survive, not to be killed while you are hunting. And then you understand how the survival instinct that is embedded in every one of us really pushed at that time our creative thinking. We need to come up with new ways to solve an old problem, or actually we need to come up with new ways to solve a new problem that is even more challenging. But you get the gist. At that time, we were not only creative by nature, but the environment in which we lived pushed us to be more creative in order to survive. But all of this changed when in the 1800s we turned our society into an industrial society. The biggest challenge in transitioning from agricultural economy to an industrial economy was how to normalize the creative behavior of those farmers and hunters and turn them into compliant workers. In other words, school had a huge role in killing the creative thinking of those farmers and hunters that was pushed by their survival instinct. And let me tell you that schooling was very good and is still very good in duplicating knowledge, in transferring the knowledge from the teacher to the student, that is going to be the assembly line worker, and also to kind of to foster that rational, not creative thinking that was necessary in increasing the level of efficiency present in a factory. Let me say, though, that at least in developed countries, we are moving from an industrial economy to a connection economy. And the problem here is that anytime that there is a transition, it takes a while before a company is able to change the mindset. That is a creative effort. And where we are stuck, or where I can see a problem, is that many companies believe that they can outsource that creativity, the creativity that is left in a factory, to a computer using artificial intelligence. It means that we can create the perfect student, the student that has infinite memory, like a computer does, and at the same time has a very strong rational thinking. And that bot will be perfect. But the problem is that when we start to think in network, it means that the first skill that we need to refine is our ability to empathize with other companies, but also with our customers. Because what we know is that true innovation comes by understanding the unarticulated customer needs that our customer obviously is not able to tell us about. And let me tell you that those needs can never be revealed by studying a database or finding trends within a database by analyzing data, but rather is a human challenge, is the ultimate entrepreneurial challenge. Try to empathize with customers and try to understand what are those set of needs that the customer is not able to tell us about. So I want to close this video saying, okay, artificial intelligence is something that is growing and can help us to innovate in a way, to do more of the same, to become more efficient, to streamline our product and services, but doesn't enable us to be creative. Actually, it's killing creativity. And I believe that moving towards a connection economy, we need to rediscover our survival instinct. We need to rediscover what it means to make a human connection with the customers or a co-worker in order to create more value for the final users. Stay tuned.